Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is, Saturday, the 1st of October, 2022. This is my weekly analysis video. We'll be able to look at the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So it's basically just everything that all the trades we've taken during the week. We just have a look at where we're at with them, all the open trades have been open for a while, etc., and any trade management. So if you do like these videos, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is my last week in Vietnam. Head back to Cambodia on tomorrow week. So the 9th, I head back to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Now, I've enjoyed it here, except for the typhoon that ripped through during the week. It's a bit messy, but it wasn't too much damage, and you wouldn't even know there's been a typhoon now. Just a bit of rubbish lying around. That's about it. All right, let's get into it. First up, we normally have a little look at the news for the week ahead. So let's go to the Forex economic calendar, Forex factory economic calendar. The good thing about this is you can set it up, you can filter it to suit your needs. I'm only really interested in the red events, which are the high impact events. It's in local time, so for me this is Indochina time, which is the same in Cambodia, Thailand, or Vietnam, so it doesn't matter. So it just saves you having to do a time conversion. So let's have a look. It's a pretty big week. It starts off even with a couple of high impact events on Monday, which is unusual. Switzerland, they got the CPI numbers, US, ISM manufacturing PMI numbers. So that's on Monday. There's a holiday in Oz on Monday. I think it's the Queen's birthday or something. It's Sunday, if you're a rugby league fan, Sunday's the big grand final. So I'm going to be a bit dusty on Monday morning. It's a grand final, and it's also a friend's going away from a bar she's worked at forever. So it's going to be a big one on Sunday. But luckily, Monday, the good thing about TradingView that I use that you'll see is there's no new trade signals for Monday, so I don't have to get up too early, just a little bit of trade management, which we'll go over. So yeah, let's get back to the news. Tuesday, it's a big one. Australia, cash rate, interest rates, expecting a rate rise, 0.5%. So that could, if you're trading the Aussie, be careful. JOLTS, job openings out of the US, also on Tuesday. Wednesday, New Zealand, interest rate, expecting a 0.5% rise also. So if you're trading the Kiwi early Wednesday morning, for me, 8 a.m., be careful. Then we've got OPEC meetings all day. Wednesday also got US ADP non-farm employment change and ISM services PMI numbers. All right, let's move ahead. Thursday's fairly quiet day. Then Friday's a pretty big one also. Employment numbers or unemployment rate out of Canada and US. So the US, that's the old non-farm payrolls. It's their employment numbers. That can be a market mover in the US, and also be careful of the Canadian ones too if you're trading the CAD or the USD. But this can be a market mover. Not so much these years, but back in the day, back in the early 2000s, the NFP or the employment numbers in the US used to be a huge bit of news. So interest rates at a Aussie, New Zealand, and just be careful around the employment numbers out of Canada and the US. So that's it for the news. Now let's just skip to, what's that, daylight saving? Oh yeah, Australia. So all you people that live in every state except Queensland probably, daylight saving changes. All right, let's have a look at a Word document here. Now, this Word document, if you've never seen these videos before or never seen my charts, have a read of this. Just pause the video, have a look at it, or take a screenshot or whatever. It just explains the different settings on the charts, but basically I'll go through them when you see them in a way. So we've got the moving averages on the price chart. We've got the QMP filter, which is the red and green dots. And you've got all these different coloured lines. So red basically means sell, green means buy, or blue means buy. Grey vertical lines are just a warning line that something's possibly forming. Stop loss is a red dotted line. You'll see green dashed horizontal lines. That's just a big number like parity or round number or a significant level. And below the price charts, the MACD Platinum, which is just a zero lag MACD, oscillates around the zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So we'll go through all this in the charts. So just if you want, like I said, pause the video, read that, or you can come back to it in the video. I understand that English is not everyone's first language. I may talk too quick, which I know I do at times, or you might not understand the Australian accent. So just read this, have a look. And like I say, I'm always happy to answer any questions. With JAGfx, we've got the Facebook group, we have the Telegram channels, we have Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. I'm on Twitter. I'm easy contactable by email, so there's plenty of options. Everyone's more than welcome to join any of those social media sites. It's all free. There's nothing, we're not scary people or anything like that. All right, let's get on the charts. Got to find them. All right. All my analysis is done on TradingView. So this is TradingView. Now, I know there's been some discussion this week. MetaQuotes or MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, the apps have been taken off the Apple devices. Apple's decided the Russian company is no longer welcome. So I'm not sure if the Android or Windows is going to go down the same track. Who knows? Who knows? But so you get TradingView. All my indicators are available for TradingView. Even the free version of TradingView. Matt, my go-to man for TradingView, he's combined all the indicators. So I think you've got a limit on the free version of TradingView where you're only allowed 3 indicators or something like that. So it's not a problem because they're all built in. So the moving averages and the QMP filter are all built into one indicator. So it's easy. TradingView is good. It's good for analysis. I still do all my trading on MT4, MT5, so it doesn't matter. But I like how it's just easy for me too, TradingView, when it comes to putting notes on charts, etc. So what we're looking at is my watch list on the right. Now, this is not every pair, obviously. There's all the majors. There's normally 28 pairs. This is just a few, including gold and a few down the bottom, US dollar, US 500, and Bitcoin that we just look at. We don't trade, we just look at. You'll see that it's in alphabetical order. If it's highlighted in orange, means it's something I want to talk about in this video. No highlight, no trade on. Light blue means there's a trade on and action's being taken, some trade management. I don't think there's any, no, there's no dark blue. If you see dark blue, it just means a trade on and no action's been taken. So I think there should be one there somewhere. I'll have a look anyway. Anywho, let's go through the list here. So as I said, alphabetical order. Now you'll see notes on the chart. Now the most recent trade is normally the information on the right, somewhere on the right. So you'll see I've got the pair, the date the trade was taken, what it is, and my thoughts about the trade, all right? So you can read all that. Like I said, just pause the video. Any trade management's also written on here, all right? So let's have a look. So we've got a sell here. So generally just come over and have a look at the sell, all right? So there's my information on the sell. I know it's a little bit hard to read. You run out of room sometimes. You've got multiple trades on. And I appreciate some people can't buy and sell at the same time. You've got to work around that if you want to trade, honestly. Or you can just, once you get a new signal, you can close the other one, take your profit sort of thing. So we've got a sell on. There's a stop loss for the sell. I call the trade management in the group. So the thing is, when I call this trade, so for example, this trade here, the sell was on the 17th of August, all right? So it's on the open of this candle here. If you look at my crosshairs, look down, you'll see the 17th of August. That's when I call the trade in the Facebook group and the Telegram channels, etc. So it's called at the time, not after the fact. I take a screenshot. All those screenshots are put in a shared folder, and I post those screenshots on those updates. Any trade management, I'll also advise in the groups. So you can read my trade management here. 1st September, move the stop. 12th of September, closed half. 27th of September, stop moved again. So you can follow that along with the dates. So, 27th of September, that's in here, I'd say somewhere. Yeah, so stop's been moved down there. In the meantime, let's have a look. We took a buy here on the 12th of September. Didn't really go anywhere. It was a high risk trade, slightly high risk as trading against the downtrend. And I closed it for a loss on an opposite QMP filtered dot on the 28th. So here we go here. There's your candle, the 27th. On the open of the 28th, I closed it for a loss. Didn't hit the stop. So we took a loss around about where the horizontal is on my crosshair. That's where we took the loss, roughly. We're still in the sell, so this partial sell is offsetting the loss. So in the meantime, I start drawing these trend lines in. In this case, it's looking for divergence. The initial one was based on hidden bullish divergence. So this trade was based on hidden bullish divergence. Now there's a potential of regular bullish divergence setting up. So it's like a 1-2 punch. So I like that setup. If we get a buy here, I'll take it and go again. So the only reason I'll leave these on the chart is to show you in the video. That's why it's highlighted in orange, because I want to talk about it. So after the video is finished, I'll go back and I'll clean up this chart and get rid of that buy trade, all the information there. So I'll just leave it on the chart to show you what's happened during the week. That's the only reason it's on there still. All right, Aussie USD, we're in a sell trade here, and it's just fallen off nicely. So the sell's taken here, you can see the 3rd of August. You can read my notes, what I've done on that. As I said, called it. I did miss the, this green line here is the 70-cent level, yep. Actually, I should draw another line in there, 65. Well, we'll blast it through 65. It's about there. Yeah, it's gone through the 65-cent level. Yeah, the Aussie's fallen off a cliff, which is not good for me because I'm in Aussie dollars, and when I go back to Cambodia, it's all US dollars, so this needs to go up. No, all good. So we're in a sell, and all I do is trail the stop between the 50 and the 100 EMA. So that's all I do. So is the moving averages roll down. It's a downtrend, so I want to give this a fair bit of breathing room. In the meantime, looking for a potential buy. That's hence the grey vertical line there. It's just a warning that there's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level. Just puts me in buy mode. It's hardly going to, it's not going to be buy signal anytime soon after that big Friday down candle. So we're locked in profit on the sell side, which is good. We can't lose on the sell trade. EuroCAD highlighting orange. Yeah, took a sell here. This thing's been range bound. Have a look at the ranges it stays in. Took a sell here. Thought it was pretty good. Good resistance level and price. And poked down on my day I took the trade, but really hasn't done anything since. And it was closed for loss on an opposite QMP dot. I was actually stopped out because by the time I woke up, normally for me the market opens the new candle, daily candles at 4 a.m. local. I don't get out of bed till 6 a.m. local, so I missed the, and I was stopped out. So I didn't save a few pips. I was just stopped out. So I took a loss there. That's why it's highlighted. That's why it's still in the chart. I'll show you guys what happened, and I'll tidy up the chart once the video is finished. Euro yen. All right, we're in a few trades here now. One's been stopped out. I think it's this buy trade. This buy trade here went up nicely. Let's have a look here. New buy signal, 18th of August, so that's this one. Yep, this one over here. 26th of September, stopped out. So that's in here. So it stopped out. That's why it's left on the chart to show you. We closed, where we closed half? Closed half, 8th of September, so there. So we closed half up at the previous high, which is good. So we made half there, and we just kept it on for protection. I took this sell, so the sell's here. We've already closed half on the sell. Where we closed half on the sell? On the 27th. So let's have a look where the 27th is. On the open here, we closed in the moving averages. So again, we got a good chunk of change out of that. And the stop in place, can't lose on the sell. And the most recent trade is this buy. And there's my notes for the buy there. So it was only taken on Friday morning. So still got a, hang on a sec, where are we? Yeah, 3rd of October. No, 30th of September. Can't go into the future, Jim. Yeah, so that's a new trade there, the buy. So this buy is finished with. We've stopped out. We're in a sell that we can't lose overall on, even though the stop's on the other side of the entry, and we've taken a buy here. So again, I'll tidy up this chart. I'll get rid of that old buy, just showing you guys. Euro USD. Now, taking some action here. All right, what have I done? All right, we're in a new buy from Friday. So that's a high-risk trade. Here's the buy here. You can read all about it there. Right, I've closed this sell. This sell here is the 30th. Hang on a sec. What are we doing here? I wrote some notes here, but as I All right, we're out of a few trades here. I know we did 24th. There's that many trades going on. So the sell from the 16th of September, which is this one, closed a trade on the 30th. This number here is parity. This blue line is parity. That's 1.00. Probably that should be a green dashed line. I should put that in. Actually, I'll do that after. I'll make a note. It should be a green dashed line because it's a big number. In the meantime, we've got regular bullish divergence forming, hence I took the buy. So we're out of this sell and I've closed this one. So that's the 10th of June, closed this trade, 30th September. So that was from here. So we took a profit there, took a profit on this one on the 16th of September. I'm not sure, I've got no notes. Stops the 16th. Yeah, I don't know. I should have closed half. I should have closed half somewhere there. I didn't. I'm not sure why I didn't, or didn't call it anyway. And I didn't do it on my private trading either, so I should have closed half when it went down through the MACD platinum, went through the 0 level. Anywho, so this trade's the only one left, this one here from the 16th of August. That's the only trade left, and the stop is here. So I can't lose on that. Yeah. I'm confused myself here. The 16th of August, closed half, already closed half, stop's been moved, so stop's been moved again. So all good. So we've got one sell and one buy on the euro. Sorry about the confusion there, but I had about 5 sell trades at one stage there. All right, pound Aussie. This is a new. All right. So we had this sell here, which has been left on a chart again to show you from the 26th of September. Now, it spiked down. That was that Monday spike where the pound, a talking head or somebody in the UK government said something, or the bank or something in the UK over the weekend. The market opened on Monday and we had this big spike on a lot of the pound pairs, which sort of threw everyone. But it's recovered quickly, as it normally does when you get these spikes. And I was in a sell there. Took a sell. Didn't lock in any profit because it's my rules. Yeah, didn't have time to act quickly. Didn't have time to act. In the meantime, it's gone up. There was this opposite QMP filter dot here, which was a buy signal. So I've closed out the sell before I got to the stop, even though it looks like it's powered through the stop on Friday. I closed it on the Friday open. So instead of taking the full loss, I just took a loss from there to there. And in the meantime, on Friday, I took this buy, and it's popped up nicely. And I'll just check that. Friday, 30th, yeah. So we've lost on the sell, and the pound's popped up nicely on the buy. The stop loss for the buy is down here. It's a big stop, which I probably don't like. Yeah. And it did break this previous support resistance, which is good to see. And I could probably extend that one across. I don't know if it's going to be an issue or not. We'll see. If it gets to that, I might look at closing half or something like that. So we're out for a loss on the sell, and the buy is going in the right direction. I'll tidy up that chart when I'm finished. All right, a pound Swiss. I don't know how I missed this trade. Yeah, I probably should have taken a buy in here, but anyway. No. Pound yen. Another one that's, no, it's fine. All right, what do we got here? We've got a sell still from the 15th of September. Closed half on the 23rd of September, so that would have been on the open here. Yeah, probably left a lot of profit on the table there. This big move down. I should have tightened up the stop on the sell. There's that Monday again. Friday was a big candle down. That sort of candle there, I should have dragged the stop down on the sell into that area there. I didn't. In the meantime, Friday got a buy signal. We had to break this previous support level, which it looks like it's poked through. Can't lose on the sell, so it's not the end of the world. And the buy's looking okay. The only issue I've got, big stop. So I've gone in pretty light just due to the risk percentage. So the pound yen, can't lose on the sell, and the buy's heading in the right direction at the moment. Pound New Zealand, and this is one I stuffed up. All right. Just move it across a bit so I can read it all. Took a sell here. Big candle down. Now, to be fair, even though I said I stuffed up, there was enough the MACD didn't come down to the zero level, and that's why I didn't take any action. You know, when if you don't look at anything to the right, just this big bearish candle, look everything left, you think that's nice, you follow through, but that Monday we had that spike up and the pounds recovered. So it stopped me out. So I've stopped out on the 29th of September for loss. So that's this candle here, the big bullish candle on Thursday, stopped out for a loss on the sell. So it wasn't a huge loss because I had a pretty tight stop. Yeah, but there's a lot of profit on the table there. If you look at, where's my toolbar? There it is, down here. So we have a look at this, you know, like, I know you can't really judge the spike in that, but where's that spike? Bottom, down here. 1,100 pips. And I got zero. Yeah, so it's not ideal. Now, we've taken a buy here. Now, this was a little bit tricky, a little bit different. I'm using that spike for divergence, but then I'm not using it when I come to support or resistance. So I'm sort of having two different bites at it. Ignoring that spike, that's a good resistance level there. Support level. Price is there, price is there, price is sort of close, popped up, took the buy. There is divergence. As I said there, regular bullish divergence. The MACD platinum's on the wrong side of the zero level, but it's one of the rules. As long as one side of the divergence is on the right side, which in this case it's the early part, then I can take that trade. All I'm doing by taking this is I'm taking one of my trade management tools away by not being able to use the zero level. We're already on the other side of it, and it's already popped up nicely. He's popped up. That's another big follow through bullish candle on Friday. So it was good, high risk trade. So I'll get rid of the sell when I finish the video. But it's the loss is well and truly being made up there already. If I was to close this buy trade now, I'd cover that loss on the sell side. But we're not going to do it because we are going to follow through after a big bullish candle like that. I'm not going to do anything rash yet. Right, pound USD in a sell from back here. Hang on, move my chart across again so you can read it all. So we're in a sell from the 3rd of August, and you can read my notes, what I've done. 23rd of August closed half, so let's have a look. 23rd in here somewhere. Just got to this previous sort of low, probably a bit premature, and I'm just dragging the stop down. The stop is just staying between the 50 and the 100 at the moment. And on Friday, we took a buy, and all the pound pairs, this is probably one that hasn't moved much at all, still around the entry level. So stops there, entry there. So we've got a bit of a hedge, partial trade to the sell side, which is downtrend, which is probably well, it is, I'll tell you now, it was a bigger position. Higher risk percentage entry because I'm going with the downtrend. This on lower percent, so they're probably at the moment pretty close to the same position size. New Zealand CAD. All right, in a sell here, so that's the 17th of August, still in it. Stops in place, can't lose. There's my notes for what I did when so 25th of August, which is in here somewhere. I don't know why I closed there, but didn't take much profit at all. But again, the stop's been trailed down between the 50 and the 100. And in the meantime, on Friday, I took a buy, and it's gone against me right from the get-go. So it's one of these trades, high-risk trade, similar to pound USD, downtrend. I loaded sell trades up, lower risk percentage on the buy trades against the trend. The reason there's no supporting divergence, but the MACD platinum's been below the zero level for a while. So when you get a second go at it, I'm going to take that second and third goes, because the MACD platinum will eventually go to the zero level. Now, whether I'll make some money out of that, who knows? But in the meantime, I've got a sell trade on that's heading in the right direction, which is good. So it offsets any loss I will take on the buy side. USD CAD. All right, what have we got here? We've got a buy all the way back here, 16th of August. Stop in place, again between the 50 and the 100. Locking in profit, can't lose on the buy. Friday took a sell, higher risk trade again because we were going against an uptrend. But as I said, the MACD, there's no supporting divergence, but the MACD platinum's been above the zero level for a long time. It's, it's a fair, so, and it looks like I'm going to be not good. Well, stops there. There's my entry. It's gone against me right from that's from Thursday. So it's a Thursday open, went up, Friday went up higher. So it's not ideal in the sell, but the buy is still locking in look at from there to there, even though it's half a position, bigger position size because it's with the trend. The sell, not so big a position against the trend, and it's probably going to be stopped out, but this profit will offset it, hopefully. USD Japanese yen, still on a buy from back here, 4th of August, and the stop, I could probably move that stop up a little bit. Actually, I will. I'll call that JPY buy. I'm just writing notes, sorry guys. Stop up to, where are we going to move it to? Let's move it on Monday. We'll move the stop up higher. We'll bring it up to here. Not much, but we'll bring it between the two MAs. This has just been going sideways. So we'll move the stop to, on Monday, we'll move to 138,796. So that's 138,796. I'll do that on Monday, just to bring it up in here and just below this low here. It's going nowhere, this thing, so I'll make a note, I'll fix that up after the video. So that's the USD Japanese yen. Right, gold, highlighted in orange. The only reason it's highlighted in orange is, right, we're going to sell here. So that's the 16th of August. So this is the notes here for the sell. XAU USD gold with the trend down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this stop here. I think that's a stop, is it? Nope, that's the. All right, we'll get the stop. Where's the stop? I'm going to put a new one in if I don't get one. All right, we'll put a new one in. I'm moving the stop down. So I'm going to move it to, this is a sell, so we'll move it to 17, I'm going to move it to 1740. I did prepare this one. 824. So we'll move to that level. So 1740, 824. So it's here. It's between the 50 and the 100. It's above this little high here, locking in profit on this sell. So we're moving the stop down on Monday to that level there. In the meantime, taking a buy here. Now, if we look at a weekly chart, just quickly switch to weekly so you can see this level here. This level, this line's been drawn. I drew it across. If you watch my videos for a while, you would have seen that line in there. So it's been there forever. Price is at it at the moment. So hopefully we can break through that. I took a buy based on the double sort of bottom on the MACD Platinum and Divergence. So it's regular bullish divergence, high risk trade against a downtrend, but because I've got this sell on, it gives me some insurance or protection. So you can read it, he even wrote that in there, protection insurance. So that's gold. So the stop's been moved down on the sell to that level there. So the good thing about TradingView compared to MT4, MT5 is TradingView will tell you exactly what's happening on Monday open. Whereas if, say, there was a new trade signal, TradingView would tell me. So like I said, it's good. There's no new trade signals on Monday. MT4, MT5 don't do that on Friday over the weekend because the dots, the QMP filtered dots won't appear until the open of the market on Monday. It's not you're not missing out on trades or they're not late or anything like that. It's just they present at a different time. Whereas TradingView presents on a Friday close, MT4, MT5 present on the Monday open. So that's it for the actual charts. Let's go to just the three that we're actually not trading, that I always threaten to trade, but I don't really get around to it. US dollar, so this is all the valid signals, buys and sells. And the latest one was a sell here. The trend's up. Look at the US dollar. That's an uptrend. If you want to trade against it, good luck. I'll just extend that to previous high, that's all. Yeah, if you want to trade against that, good luck. But it's definitely a sell. There's regular bearish divergence there. You see it, MACD Platinum's above the zero level. And can the US dollar keep on going up forever? It seems to have been going up forever. Unlike the US stock market. US, oh, pardon me, US 500. Read the notes there. I'll put them somewhere you can read them. There. So last thing was this buy, went nowhere. You would have had a stop in place. It's a high risk trade going to this level here, which is that line's been on my videos for a long time. You can see it's the support there, resistance there. It sort of pushed through it but didn't last, and back to it a couple of times. Now it's dropped away again. So it's falling off. The trend is down. So how far it's going to go, who knows? It's dropping absolutely quite substantially, isn't it? That's the US stock market. And Bitcoin, good to see Bitcoin's not following it. It's hogging this level here, which is the 20,000 level. It's been around that for a long time. Look at this. Pokes up every now and then. And I guess that's a buy signal there. That's a buy, so we'll just mark that up on the chart. So we'll go buy. Where's my buy? There it is. It's probably it's not a great signal. The MACD platinum's close to zero level, but technically it's a buy. There's a green QMP filter dot there. So that's it for the charts. Like I said, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know they're not the most exciting. It's just me dribbling on about my trades, etc. I'll tidy up those charts after the video, so come Monday they'll be all cleaned up and all the old trades will be off and look nice and pretty again to start another week. Like I said, I just like to keep them on there to show you guys what's happened with regards to trade management. It's all very transparent, nothing to hide. I'm not trying to, I call all my trades live, which is a good thing, and we do all right. So life's good. All right, Saturday, I've got to go and eat pizza with someone at lunchtime. So enjoy the weekend all. Stay safe wherever you are. And thanks for watching. And like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join any of the JAGfx social media sites, Facebook, Telegram, or the Discord channel. Catch up with me on Twitter, watch my YouTube videos, etc. Greatly appreciate it. Take care. Cheers.